All right, guys. So we're going to be doing our large group lesson, and we actually have three videos for you today. One's really short, and it's just because it popped up, and I tried to think of some way it could connect, but it was just so cute I had to. This is my puppy, and it just popped up because he's 2 years old, and so it was just showing me what I posted 2 years ago.
Make sure you always concentrate and work hard.
So my stretch for that is make sure you always concentrate and work hard when you're studying the Bible. But really, it was just a cute puppy that I just wanted to share since he popped up. Now, if you remember from our small group, we talked about missions. And if God calls you, then you need to honestly be able to drop what you're doing and say, I'm going to listen to your calling. I'm going to say, God, you want me to go do this? And so I will. Even if it terrifies me, I'm going to trust that you will take care of me like you did all those other people in the Bible. So we're going to share with you two things. One is an AWANA missionary in Tanzania, and this person is born in Africa, so he knows the culture pretty well, but we're still going to watch it. So I want you to watch this missionary. It's about 2 minutes long, and I want you to think, does he trust God to take care of his plan for him and his community?
God is using AWANA to do so much more than we could have ever imagined.
Awana n'umuryango waturutse mu ijuru. Awana 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 n'umuryango dukunda cyane.
In a Congolese refugee camp in Tanzania, we find the ministry of AWANA meeting the spiritual hunger of children, most of whom were born in the camp. Here in the mud, brick, and thatched roof buildings that make up the majority of the homes and churches, pastors and missionaries have seen the power of God at work, not only changing the lives of children, but changing families as well.
Two children, a boy and girl, who was Muslims. They started going to Awana Club. After starting coming to the club, their mother was very harsh to them. She did not want them to go to the club. And one day, their mother was sick. She had headache. One of the children told her that, Mama, I can pray for you. She refused. But when the headache went on, she accepted her to pray for her. She was healed. The following day, they came with her at the club. And now that mother is a member of that church until now. So Awana is also changing the families.
As our brother Johanna said, families are being changed because these children, who at times are regarded with little to no value, see and understand that the power and truth of the Bible is just that, powerful and true.
Now, you might think, well, of course God took care of him, Brandon, or Mr. Wimbley, because that was like his community. And so, of course he's going to, because it wasn't really as uncomfortable as it might be for someone like me to go to Africa or to go to Greece or to go to some place where I don't know that language, I don't know that culture. But just like God took care of Abraham, he takes care of other people when he calls them. He never lets them go. So we're going to watch another video. It's 10 minutes long, but we're not watching all of it. We're just going to watch about a minute and a half. And it's a video of a guy who is Caucasian, and he's going to Africa, and he's a missionary there. And he's just talking about a day in his life as a missionary. And I want you to see, even though he didn't come speaking language, he really honestly didn't know very many people when he first showed up. He's built this network that he's now able to share Christ with other people. So let me share that for us.
One of our other translators is ready to be picked up. His name is Gerald, so I'm going to go fetch him. This is Gerald. What up, Gerald?
What's up, Justin?
Yeah, so he's one of our awesome translators, and he's on staff with Impact. You're going to bring him to the team. He's going to help them do ministry, right, Gerald? Yep. So we are having lunch at Matsuwako, which is a restaurant here. Say hi, Genesis. This is Jocelyn. It's Matsuwako Pot. It's a restaurant here in Zansprite. It's really good. Some phenomenal meat. So we're excited. I'll touch in when the food's here. We got all of our food.
So even though he went there not knowing anyone, he's built this network of other people who help support him for their love of God. Some people, like that translator, he's able to communicate with those whose language he still doesn't know very well. But God also brought other people who speak English to help him out as well. So let's head to another part as we fast forward.
So, yep, it's Pastor Sipo is the pastor of this church.
Heavens, the thing that I know is God, the Father. It's sitting in the heaven.
That's right, yeah.
And then it's like Jesus Christ and God. The Bible said, me and my Father, we are one.
So he's still able to share the gospel with those people, even though he doesn't always speak their language. He finds local people that he's trained that also speak English, like that person who's now a pastor. He's leading his own little mini church, and that's because of his relationship and him trusting God and knowing God's going to take care of me. So I want you guys to remember, as we continue our AWANA book and as you grow older, the Bible has all these people in it that we can study and recognize, hey, God is going to take care of me. All right, I will see you guys later. And remember, send those verses to your leaders on Marco Polo, and we'll talk to you later.